After the laws of physics, everything else is opinion. There's some people who are kind of happy with their contained knowledge of what is and is not.
Exactly.
But just have to get over it. This, like at the gym, why is it that the person spotting for someone else does not have to be as muscle bound as the person lifting the weights? Have you ever thought about that? Not only if you're struggling and there's a point where you can't lift it anymore, you want me to come help you?
Right. You want me to then take over.
Okay,
right.
Here's why that works. Okay? Because if all forces are balanced, then any force will move it, no matter how small.
Ooh.
So watch what happens. So I'm there, I'm on the bench. It's a bench press typically, right? Because the weight is above the person's neck. Here I am, I'm lifting, and that's getting harder and harder, all right? And now there's a point where I get it halfway and I can't get it any further. And I say, Chuck, help me out here. In that moment, my upward force equals the downward force of those weights. And force on Earth from gravity is called your weight. So the weight equals the force I'm pushing up on it. If they're equal, now the thing has just stopped moving. Wow. Okay? It has stopped moving. So now you come along and say, here you go. And then you lift. And you lift. You could probably use one hand to do this. You lift it back up onto the rack. Gotcha. Because the forces were balanced. Whereas previously, the person's force was greater than the weight of the weights, right? And so if it's greater, I'm in control here. And I can push the thing away from Earth, away from Earth's urges to try to bring it back. When we're in balance, then you break that tie, basically, and put it over the hump.
Nice.
That's why that works. Provided that he's not losing that battle. Okay, right. If the weight is on its way down, you're going to need, it's not balanced. You have to counteract that.
Right.
And then put in a little more to get the thing back up to the to the stack.
And that's when I stand over top of him and go, sorry, man, you're going to die.
You know what's good about learning physics?
Yes.
It's not a satchel of facts.
That's right.
To be regurgitated. It is an understanding of the operations of nature. That, or even things that are not your experience, things that transcend your experience.
True.
Physics is there waiting for you. Yeah, but what it means is you don't have to learn every single example of how physics manifests in the universe.
Well, thank God.
You can learn the foundational things and then apply that knowledge to what you see. Physics is the ultimate example of learning the basics that then apply to everything, stuff you've never even seen before. Okay, let me take you there. Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so biology is the extreme representation of chemistry. Biology is chemistry come alive.
Okay, now that I've just got it. It just gave me a little light bulb, and I got it. That makes sense. Right.
Yes. You can have complex chemistry, but once you talk about life,
that's biology.
It earned its own field.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And life is really a collection of chemical reactions.
Correct. All I'm saying is, it's a reminder that we are basically sacks of chemistry.
Yes.
But the point where I'm getting at is, we all take vitamins or some pills for some purpose, most of us, or we eat certain foods to get the chemistry in the food.
Absolutely.
So there is no understanding of biology without chemistry.
Yeah.
And there is no understanding of chemistry without physics.
Nice.
And there's a kind of audacious statement, which is really nasty, but kind of true.
Okay.
After the laws of physics, everything else is opinion.
Facts don't care about feelings.